There is a silent message your hands are sending you, and it has nothing to do with wrinkles or age spots. It's a message that often arrives in a moment of quiet frustration. It's the moment you stand in your kitchen, holding a new jar of pickles or your favorite tomato sauce, and your hand simply will not, or cannot, make the lid budge. You try a different angle, you run it under hot water, you might even feel a flash of irritation or a quiet sense of defeat before asking for help. This small, seemingly trivial struggle is one of the most important health signals your body can send. It's a whisper that, if ignored, can grow into a roar that threatens the very thing we cherish most, our independence. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for over 15 years, I've dedicated my practice to women's wellness, particularly as we navigate the incredible journey beyond 60. I'm here to help you understand the changes in your body with clarity and compassion. This channel is a space for us, a place for real conversations about our health. If that sounds like a community you'd like to be a part of, I invite you to subscribe. And as we begin, I'd love for you to tell me in the comments, where are you watching from today? It brings me so much joy to see where this community of strong, vibrant women comes together. Today, we are going to talk about that jar. And more importantly, we're going to talk about what it truly represents. Because it isn't about pickles, it's about your future. Let's start by reframing that moment of frustration. The inability to open a jar is not a sign of failure. It is a signpost. In the medical community, we have a name for the measurement of your hand strength. We call it grip strength. And recent science has shown us something remarkable. Your grip strength is one of the most accurate predictors of your overall muscle health, your future mobility, and even your longevity. It's what we call a biomarker, a clue that tells us a much bigger story about what's happening inside your body. Think of it like this: your body is a vast, interconnected electrical grid. Your ability to walk up the stairs, carry your groceries, get up from a low chair, and even maintain your balance all depend on this grid having enough power. Your hands are like a little meter on the outside of the house. If that meter is showing a low reading, it's not just a problem with the meter itself. It's a warning that the entire grid might be losing power. That loss of power throughout the body has a name: sarcopenia. It sounds like a complicated word, but it simply means age-related muscle loss. It's the silent thief that can steal our strength, our stability, and our confidence, one muscle fiber at a time. And the first place we often notice its touch is in the simple, everyday act of gripping something tightly. That's why we're going to address it right here, right now. I want to talk about why this happens, because understanding the why is the first step toward empowerment. As we age, and particularly after menopause, our bodies change. Hormonal shifts, a more sedentary lifestyle, and subtle changes in how we process protein can all contribute to a gradual decline in muscle mass. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, quiet process. Imagine your muscles are made of thousands of thick, strong threads, all woven together to create a powerful rope. Sarcopenia is the process where, day by day, a few of those threads begin to thin out and fray. The rope still works, but it's not as robust as it once was. You first notice it when you need a burst of power, like twisting a stubborn lid. Then you might notice it when lifting a heavy pot, or pushing yourself up from the floor after playing with a grandchild. This isn't just about feeling weak. It's about the foundation of your health. Strong muscles support strong bones, they help regulate your blood sugar, and they are the engine of your metabolism. They are your body's armor, protecting you from falls and fractures. I know this can sound a little daunting, but please hear me when I say this. Knowledge is not meant to create fear. It is meant to create power. This process is not an inevitable sentence of decline. It is a natural process that we can influence, that we can slow down, and in many cases that we can begin to reverse. Your body has a magnificent capacity to rebuild and regenerate at any age. We just need to give it the right signals. Today, we're going to start sending those signals directly from your hands, using nothing more than a simple tennis ball. This small fuzzy ball is going to become your first tool in reclaiming and rebuilding your strength from your fingertips through your entire body. So let's get practical. I want you to find a tennis ball or any similar small, firm ball you might have. We are going to do 3 simple, gentle exercises together. I encourage you to do these while watching television, while listening to music, or while sitting and chatting with a friend. Consistency is far more important than intensity. Our first exercise is the simplest, and it's called the foundational squeeze. This directly addresses the raw power of your grip. I want you to hold the tennis ball in the palm of your hand, wrapping your fingers around it comfortably. Now I want you to gently squeeze the ball. Squeeze with about 50% of your maximum effort. We're not aiming for a white-knuckle, painful grip. This is a firm, intentional squeeze. Hold it for a count of 3, 2, 1, and now slowly release. Feel the muscles in your hand and forearm relax. Let's do that again. Squeeze, feeling that gentle tension build in your palm and up into your arm. Hold and release. What you are doing is waking up the primary flexor muscles in your hand and forearm. These are the workhorse muscles responsible for gripping. By squeezing and releasing, you are pumping blood, oxygen, and nutrients into those muscle fibers, reminding them, I still need you. You are important. I recommend doing this 10 to 15 times with each hand every single day. This simple motion, done consistently, begins to reweave those thinning threads back into a stronger rope. Our second exercise is designed to improve dexterity and precision. It's called the precision pinch. The struggle isn't always with brute force. Sometimes it's with the fine motor skills needed to turn a key, button a shirt, or grip the thin edge of a metal lid. For this, you're not going to use your whole hand. Instead, you will pinch the tennis ball between the tips of your 4 fingers and the pad of your thumb. Press them together, feeling the ball compress slightly. Again, hold this for 3, 2, 1 and release. You'll feel this in a different part of your hand, in the smaller, more intricate muscles. These are your dexterity muscles. Think of them as the skilled artists, while the big gripping muscles are the heavy lifters. Both are essential. By practicing the pinch, you are improving the neural connection between your brain and your fingertips, enhancing the control you have over small, precise movements. This not only helps with jars and keys, but also with things like handwriting, sewing, or any hobby that requires a delicate touch. Again, aim for 10 to 15 repetitions on each hand. It's a small movement with a profound impact on your daily quality of life. Finally, our third exercise is about balance and restoration. We've worked on closing the hand. Now we need to care for the entire system. This is the palm rollout. Place the tennis ball on a flat, sturdy surface like a tabletop. Place your palm flat on top of the ball and gently begin to roll it around, applying a comfortable amount of pressure. Roll it in circles back and forth from the base of your palm all the way to the base of your fingers. If you find a spot that feels a little tight or tender, pause there and just press down gently for a moment. What we are doing here is a form of self-massage or myofascial release. It helps to break up adhesions and stiffness in the connective tissues of your hand. More importantly, it dramatically increases circulation. Think of it like tilling the soil in a garden. You are loosening everything up and encouraging fresh, nutrient-rich blood to flow into every tiny crevice. This reduces itchiness, improves flexibility, and creates the perfect environment for the muscle you're building to thrive. Do this for about 1 minute on each hand. It should feel wonderful, like a small act of gratitude for all the work your hands do for you every day. These 3 simple exercises, the squeeze, the pinch, and the rollout, are your starting point. They are a powerful statement to your body that you are not surrendering to weakness. You are choosing strength, and the benefits will ripple outward. Soon that jar of pickles won't seem so daunting. But beyond that, you may notice that carrying your purse feels a little easier, that your hands don't ache as much after a day of gardening, that you feel a subtle but deep return of confidence in your body's own ability. This isn't just about your hands. It's about sending a signal of vitality to your entire muscular system. It's a declaration that you intend to live your life fully, capably, and independently for years to come. Please remember this. Your body is not your enemy. It is your lifelong partner, and it is always listening. The small, consistent efforts you make today are the gifts you give to your future self. The woman you will be in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now will thank you for taking these moments to care for your strength. You are worthy of this effort. Your independence is not a luxury. It is your birthright, and it is something you have the power to protect. I am so honored to be on this journey with you. If this conversation was helpful, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about your own experiences, or if you have any questions. Sharing our stories is how we lift each other up. Thank you for spending this time with me. Be well, be strong, and be kind to yourself.